Now, Gates isn't the only cabinet member picked embroiled in controversy. President-elect Trump is standing by Pete Hegseth, his selection for Secretary of Defense. The former Fox News host lawyer says Hegseth paid a confidential financial settlement to a woman who accused him of sexual assault to save his job at the news channel. The attorney maintains his client is innocent and that the sexual encounter was consensual. The Army veteran has denied any wrongdoing. Olivia Rinaldi joins us now from West Palm Beach, Florida. Olivia, it's great to see you. Are there concerns on Trump's team right now that, Hegseth's chances of getting confirmed could be jeopardized in the wake of this revelation?
Yeah, it's good to be with you, Weisha, after we're learning all this new details and revelations about this alleged incident that happened in 2017. But I do want to point out, by all indications, the Trump team says they are sticking by Hegseth as the pick for, Trump's pick rather, for Secretary of Defense. And they still are expressing some confidence that he will be confirmed. Over the weekend, when we learned about this payment connected to a non-disclosure agreement that was signed in 2020 to keep this under locks, we reached out to the campaign to see, one, if they knew about this, and two, if this would impact any decision. Stephen Chung, who's now going to serve as White House communications director, he was communications director on the campaign, told us that Trump is committed to tapping highly qualified people, their quote, to serve in these roles, and that they look forward to him being confirmed. So by all indications, they're sticking by him, and they're still putting their weight behind Hegseth as their pick for Secretary of Defense.
And Olivia, I want to ask you about the pick for Treasury Secretary, which is obviously a huge job, especially in the eyes of President-elect Trump. Elon Musk came out in favor of businessman Howard Lutnick for that role. Can you tell us about what's happening behind the scenes as he waits to name somebody?
Yeah, and certainly a lot of jockeying for that role. It's part of what's considered the Big Four: Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, Attorney General, and Secretary of the Treasury. It's the top economic advisor to the president. So Trump is taking some time in making this pick. But as you mentioned, that jockeying and Elon Musk wading into that as well. Howard Lutnick, who's serving as Trump's co-chair on the transition, is said to be lobbying for that role, and he got Musk's endorsement for it over the weekend. Musk saying that he would prefer Lutnick over Scott Bessent. He's a hedge fund manager, who works for Key Square Capital Group, who was seen as a top contender. But after Musk said that he's looking for someone who's not status quo to shake up Washington, it seems like this field is expanding of people Trump is looking at. We've also heard several names like Mark Rowan. He is the head of Apollo Group Management. Other people as well on Wall Street, other billionaires being mentioned. So it seems like Trump is taking his time making this pick. We learned a lot in the first 2 weeks, but as we head into the third week, since the election, Trump taking a little bit of moment to make this pick, Weisha.
Well, he could announce it at any moment. We know that. Thank you so much, Olivia Rinaldi.